All right, all right, all right, ladies and gentlemen, here comes another day. We are on the 7th day of April, 2025. Welcome to the Idele-Ero show. We got a very, very interesting topic today that we'll be talking about, and very soon, my guests are already out there in the studio waiting to be introduced to the show. But in the meantime, here is my intro. Just a minute.
Hey, what's up? This is Monday Midnight here, and I'm going to be joining Joe Brown Idele-Ero on the Joe Brown Idele-Ero show, coming to you live from Dallas, Texas, later in the month of September.
All right, all right. Like I said, we got a very, very interesting topic today to discuss about what is going on, what is trending in our dear state, Edo State, Nigeria, West Africa. We all know that we are very, very much concerned. We want the development of our place so that our people will benefit from the politics going on in Nigeria. The topic today is about a judicial, the panel, the setup to look into the election that was held last year You know, so on September last year, we had an election in Edo State, and the the opposition, after declaring the winner of the governorship election, the other people they said no, they have to go to court, and they went to court, and so, but at the end of the day, the judgment finally came, and they affirmed the election of the of Governor Monday Okpevbolo. So the Edo people all over the world, particularly in diaspora, they are calling that it's about time for us to move on. Let's develop our state. To discuss with me today, I'm bringing you a lot of guests here already present. And I'm going to be bringing them on one by one. They're all here. They're all here. Please, if you're not, talking, let's respect the rule. You mute yourself when you are not talking, so that we have some decorum. So we'll have some decorum because the show has started. We are live right now on YouTube. So please, if you are not speaking, try to mute yourself, and then when you are going to speak, you mute yourself. Okay. I don't know where that is. Background, let me check. So once again, I have a lot of people here that is going to discuss this matter. We're going to spend time here today. I promise you. We're going to spend some time here today, and then we expect that people in the audience to do due diligence by contributing. I have here Comrade Prince Eromade Concon. He's going to be joining us without a video because of where he is at the moment. I have Honorable Prince. Where is that coming from? I don't know where it's coming from, but
can you mute everybody? Just mute everybody, then you can unmute them when they want to speak.
That's what I'm going to do right now. Yeah, exactly. All right. So far, I think everybody's muted, you know, and I have Honorable Prince Jackie Idele-Ero all the way from Germany. I have Chief Honorable Tony Negro-Erabo from the UK. And I have another brother here, Newton. I don't know where he's based. We are all going to be here. Maybe more people will join later. I have no idea. But we have people also in the audience that will be making their own contribution on this particular topic. So without wasting more time, let's get to it. The topic before us today is that the election petition is gone and decision has been made. Even though the other party will go on an appeal, I don't know about that. But right now, there's no slowdown anymore. The decision has been made. We have a governor. Now we are expecting the governor to go to work. We are expecting the governor to go to work. We have education. We have security, which is the very, very serious issue going on at the moment. We have that, and then we have development of the place like roads, construction, and many, many other that we're going to be talking about today. So I'm going to add this lady here. Okay. So Joyce, Idele-Ero, you're welcome to the Idele-Ero show. I want to take you one by one. Prince, Comrade Prince Eromade Concon, please, can you introduce yourself to the platform?
Yeah, good evening, my wonderful brother Idele-Ero and my dear comrade and compatriots. I greet you all. Thank you for having me once again in your program. I'm sorry I'm unable to join with my video because of the short notice and also where I am at the moment, so I couldn't turn on my video.
That's
The topic you have today is quite interesting. However, I'm not an APC man. I'm not a PDP man. I'm a Labour man to the core. First of all, Okpevbolo is the governor of Edo State as we speak, as of today. Yes, we all know that he did not win the election fair and squarely. However, the tribunal have already made their ruling. Even though some person may believe that they bought the tribunal because of the connection they have with Wiki and all that. I've read so many things since for the past few days. However, election has come and gone. Now it's time for governors. For me, I think it will be fair and it will be just for the people of Edo State for Aswe Godalo to reach out to the governor, the present governor, and find a way that they could work together and move Edo forward. Because no matter where he goes, if he goes to the appeal court, he goes to the Supreme Court, at the end of the day, it's gonna boil down to nothing. Because APC is the ruling party. Tinubu made it very clear that he was going to give Edo State back to APC. And he has all the evidence before us today have shown the same thing that the president said during his campaign. So nothing Aswe Godalo is going to do that's going to change the hand of time. So for me, it's better for him to reach out to the governor and move Edo State forward, because wasting your money, wasting the time of the governor, the time that the governor would have saved to focus on making things better for the Edo people, you'll be wasting that same time going to appeal court and Supreme Court. So they should just call it a day and allow the governor to focus on the governors of the Edo State. 8 years is not forever. You can always wait for another 8 years time for him to contest, or another 4 years time for him to contest again. So that's my
God,
take on the topic for today. And thank
God
you.
bless you. Okay, I move on to uh, Chief Honorable Tony Negro Irabo. Please go ahead and introduce yourself and make a short speech. Unmute yourself. Go ahead and speak.
Thank
Sir.
you very much. Yeah, can you hear me now, please?
Yes, we can hear you.
Honorable Idele-Ero and Honorable Idele-Ero, thank you very much for having me here. And if I can make some contributions to that, this very topic, I would like to congratulate once again Governor Monday Okpevbolo for his victory in the recent verdict of the Election Tribunal of Edo State. So we are, in fact, all very pleased for this result. As a matter of fact, this case shouldn't have gone to court at all in the first case, because many of us, we look at the case critically from a legal point of view. The Aswe Godalo has always been in a very strong disadvantage, because this result was clear. It was a very, very clean election that was very fair and just. So there was no point to take this sort of case to court. If you look at it from the other angle, you will see that there has never been. It was the most peaceful election ever held in our country, Nigeria. There was no shooting, no gun, no snapping of ballot boxes, nothing. It was a very peaceful election. So the election haven't got its credibility. There was no need to take such election to court. No need at all. But because people want to believe in getting somewhere through the back door, that was why that election went to court. But thank God that Okpevbolo got the victory that he deserves. He got the victory that he deserves. But I haven't got the victory. What is the next way forward? The way forward now is for Okpevbolo to get in touch with Barrister Idele-Ero and his team to join him to work together and take this government to the next level. There is no more time for quarrel now. Quarrel time is gone. But I will also advise that Okpevbolo should be the one to get in touch with him because he's the number one servant of the state at the moment. He has to come down for everyone and serve his dear state and country. So you should get in touch with Idele-Ero and get him on board to work with him. That, I think, is the next stage in line.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm going to go to the next person.
1 minute, sir. 1 minute. I think Newton and Joyce, they got here in error.
Oh, okay.
So but if there's any way we can put them through the normal channel, or they can just remain silent while you do your hosting.
Hold on. Why do you say they can make their contribution? It don't matter.
No, they got here in error. They didn't prepare for it at all.
Oh, they're not prepared for it?
No, they got here in error by mistake. But if they can listen, or you want to put them through to the normal channel.
They're already here, so they can contribute. Yeah.
Now let them go through their normal channel. Doesn't mean they don't have to.
They don't have to be here?
No.
Okay. Well, like I said, let them stay. They can make their contribution.
Okay, they can stay, but they are not part of the game. But let them stay and just
listen. As far as are they not Nigerians?
They are Honorable Ero, but
I know where you're going to. But this program today, with all due respect, Honorable Tony Nigo, this is a bipartisan. In fact, it's not partisan at all. This is a matter of Edo State and Nigerians. We want to, hear from everybody on the way forward. Now that the election petition has come and gone, right? So anybody can contribute to the moving Edo State to the next level. That's what we are here. So anybody who is privileged to be here today, they can make their own contribution. They can speak on it.
I think they already left, but
yeah, no, the lady left.
Yeah, they are here in error. Don't worry about it. They are here in error. Next time we can give them proper invitation.
I got you. But again, I don't know if, okay, let other people speak on it. Let's hear whether they wanted to stay or not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it, man.
Wait a minute. Okay, let's go to Honorable Prince Jack Idele-Ero. Honorable Prince Jack Idele-Ero. One of Shagaration based in Germany. I think that's the proper introduction. Go ahead, sir. Unmute yourself and speak. Yes.
Let me first and foremost call to Chief Tony Negro. As I used to say, Everyone in that call from Edo State, we are all one. Anyone that want to listen to us, let them listen to us. Everyone that want to contribute, let them come in and contribute. In politics, it's not for only one person, it's for everybody. As I used to say, here in Germany, where the European community, we have what we call coalition. My party here today, they are second in command. After the election, everybody come together and work together. We reason together as one heart, one man, one person. So I believe for them to be here today, it's not by accident. Allow them to stay with us. Let them come from ADC, PDP, SDP, wherever party, AC, ACO. They are all welcome. I want to hear them today. I want to hear their mind today. That is why we are here. First and foremost, I am so happy to be here today. As you all know me to be this Honorable Prince Idele-Ero Samson, aka Idele-Ero, one of Schengen Nation based in Germany, the chief security expert here in the European community, in association with the ESA, that is European Security Academy, also a lecturer to the security network. First and foremost, I'm very happy to be here, and thank you for having me today. I'm just coming from work when Chief Negro just called me. Chief Tony said I have to be with him today. I said, why? I wasn't informed. But nevertheless, when a parrot wants to cry, he never waits for anybody to call him before he starts crying. So automatically, I'm very ready. I'll be ready since 2012. So that was readiness to be me. I'm here. Let me correct that impression of Chief Tony Negro that our principal have to go to Barrister Aswell Ighodalo, be also our brother, our elder brother, according to the way I know you to be. I'm happy. But first and foremost, there is no small in power. There is no small in principle. The mistake has been made since last year after the election because they did not properly hand over to our own government. What he could have done, I read law myself, I read administrative law, I read criminal law, I read constitutional law. What he could have just done is to congratulate, whether he go to court or not go to court, congratulate him first. That is what he's supposed to do. We are all here in the Western world. We don't have to start playing the village champion politics they are playing in Africa. I've been in this country for 37 good years now. I'm also a member of a political party here in Germany, the ruling party, SPD, but now we're also the second in command here in Germany. So what I'm trying to say is that I love everybody. Both of them are from the same Edo Central. Whether our brother grow up in Edo Central or not, he's still a Edo person. Whether he can speak the language or not, I heard that he always go with computer for interpretation to his own father's land. So whether or not, he's supposed to send a congratulatory message to our principal. We say congratulations. Whether he will go to 100 courts or not. I've told them last year, after the election, even before the election, I told our brother, I still call him His Excellency, God will not sell Obaseki. I told him, 2020, I told him 2024, if he doesn't behave well, he's not going to stay there. That's what I was joking. I'm small but mighty. When we were contesting, I said nothing can make him to stay more than that 2024. And he cannot bring anybody to impose on us because what he did was contrary to our system of life living in Edo State. Contrary. That is why we are having a very big job today. We don't even know, they don't even know where to start. But we here in the diaspora are going to bring a system that will bring Edo State forward today. So let me come. Working together is a bit my good idea since I came to Germany. I've been talking on coalition. When I contested when I have intention of contesting 2018 to 2020, I brought ADC together, ADC and SDP for us to work together. That's what I did. That was the coalition. But at this juncture now, I told them whether they go to Supreme Court, they go to Appeal Court, they are not going to win anything. All we need to do now is for us to join hands together, join one heart together, join our mind together to work together. I know as well you go that did not contributed for the past 12 years. He was with it. Shomole do be with Obaseki. That is not a bone of contention now. We have one brothers. As far as Senator Monday have not agreed to work with us here in diaspora, no problem. We are ready to embrace everybody. But we have to use one heart this time around, use one mind to take Edo State to the next level. A lot of problems we are facing in Edo State now. What is really aching me now? Look at me here. I'm a security personnel. The insecurity facing Edo State is not going at this time around. Last year, I decided to bring my white people to come and observe the election, to participate on the campaign, and then due to the threat, the PDP members was threatening our people, threatening our members. I came in to make sure that things were okay. That election, 2024, have been the most peaceful election so far since 1999. No pain, no blood, nothing. Everything was peaceful because I did the job with my team, with my White House team, and I know what I spent. That is not the bone of contention now. All we need to do is to do the necessary. I am begging His Excellency Senator Monday Okpevbolo and the people you have already appointed, let them start doing a good job. You have appointed them. He is the chief security of the state. He is not a security personnel. He thought he can be able to bring people. He is not a health officer, but he appointed commissioner for health. But today, our life is not safe. Our property is not safe because the wrong people are working with him. We haven't started working together with him now. We are begging him now. Let him start placing those who can do the job, whether from PDP, whether from ADC, whether from anywhere. We have to work together this time around with one heart.
Okay.
That is my own.
Thank you so much.
That is just my own.
Let me give the room to the next person. I see Mr. Newton is here. We don't want to hear from everybody. We are all from Edo State. And
definitely.
I believe Miss Joyce already existed one more time, but it's okay. I want to give
we can call her, but we can call her back. Call her back, please, if possible.
Mr. Newton, please go ahead and unmute yourself and introduce and give us a short speech very quick, sir. Newton. Let me unmute you from here. Go ahead and speak, sir. I'll talk about Newton. Are you there, sir? Can you hear me? Okay, go ahead. Newton. Can you tell us something?
Hello.
Newton? Yeah. Yes. We can hear you.
Hello.
We can hear you, sir.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. Good evening. Yeah. Good evening. Yes. I say anyway. I'm calling. I'm talking from Nigeria.
Okay. You're welcome to the show.
With the election, to me, I witnessed the election, but it was election. So there was no problem. So for them going to court of appeal, it's another way of wisdom. The time the governor is supposed to start doing something good in the state. So I also praise the other party too, PDP. The only thing there is that they should all come together and rub mind and continue the way forward of Edo State. Because a lot of louses are in Edo State.
Right.
Rules, and brother, they are all zero. So I just pray they do something nice this time around. Thank you very much.
God bless you. Thank you. All right. So we are going to the next person. That was a brilliant contribution from Mr. Newton in Nigeria. Okay, so now the floor is going to be opened for the discussion. Now we have talked about the tribunal results, and now we need to talk about how to move Edo State forward. Like I mentioned, we have a few things to talk about today. We have education, we have insecurity, you know, I mean, or put it this way, security. Then we also have the road construction, infrastructural, you know, that development, and all that, many things. So we have time today. I want us to, you know, open our mind to talk about whatever we need to talk about today. First of all, the only thing that we should avoid here is using cross words. No profanity in this platform, please. Let us try as much as possible to avoid that, okay? No matter how angry you be, do not use curse words. No profanity is you know, unacceptable in this platform. Now, let's begin with education. Our governor, before the election tribunal verdict, has come out to say he has declared a state of emergency on education based on what he has seen on ground. So we're going to talk about that. And then I don't know which one you guys want to talk about first. Because of time, security is, you know, most paramount in this issue. This security is of great concern to everybody. Security. We need to talk about that first before we go to the education. If you guys agree with me, let's open up our mind. If you want to speak, please just indicate by raising up your. Let's respect that. I don't want to keep appointing people to talk. When you want to speak, you can just indicate by raising up your hand. Then we'll say, go ahead. You know, we're all grown people here and civilized and experienced people. So who want to go first? Let's talk about security. Let's go with that first. Security. Chief Tony Nigo, you want to? Okay. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, let's go ahead and talk about security before we go to the security expert. I don't want to start with him, you know, because he has a lot to talk about when it comes to security issue. Yes, sir.
Yes, we understand the problems Edo people are encountering security-wise in Edo State at the moment. As a matter of fact, the former governor, Godwin Obaseki, left an empty state security-wise for Governor Monday Okpevbolo. The vigilantes that former Governor Obaseki was using, he gave them guns. He didn't give them money to eat. Most of these guns were used for robbery, and some were used for kidnapping our people. They were in wrong hands. So the Edo people need to identify where their problem of security is really coming from. When the governor took over, in December, he disabled most of these guns that were illegal in the street of Edo State. And that was a very good thing to do. It makes sense. That December last year, there was no shooting, no robbery, nothing through the December period. And again, there was a serious game that former Governor Obaseki was playing with security in Edo State. They were not really security. I called them uniform thugs. They were used for thuggery. So such we can't carry on with them in Edo State. It's got to be reorganized. And that would take a period of time. We have tried now to encourage our brother who is very experienced in security-wise, Honorable Idele-Ero, to join force with the governor of Edo State to organize a complete, excellent security outfits to tackle this problem. But I know this insecurity will not last for a long time. It will be taken care of. There's a bit of shaking up and down for now, but it will normalize and it will take a better shape. The governor should please, and deputy governor, to work with Dele Bagbon to bring in some foreign input into security, plus those that we have at home. They can all work together to tackle this insecurity problem. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. I will yield the floor now to Comrade Prince Eromade Concon to speak on the security issues that is bothering Edo State. Comrade Prince Eromade Concon, please unmute yourself and make your contribution regarding the security issues in Edo State.
Yeah, thank you so much again for having me. Issue of security it has been an ongoing issue from the last administration to this very present day administration. During the last administration, there were issues of kidnapping, robbery, cultism was at the highest level, I would say. And yes, we cannot just blame everything on the governor, the past governor, because he does not have full control of the police. That's why some of us believe that the introduction of state police is very necessary at this critical time in our nation history. Because yes, we refer to him as the chief commander of the security and whatever of the state, the chief security officer of the state. However, when you don't have full control of the security, it's little or less that you can do. Because nothing has actually changed since last year, when the PDP was in power and APC is now in power. Nothing has changed. The same security challenge we were facing in 2014, 2013 still persists today. As a matter of fact, it's even getting worse now as we speak. You know, there are quite a lot of things going on security-wise that nobody speak about them on social media. It's only the ones we see on social media is the one we talk about. For example, the incident that happened at Uromi, because those people took the law into their hand and said those people are blaze and all that. That's why we were all talking about it last week on your program. So the issue of security, the state government and the federal government need to do more if they actually want to eradicate issue of insecurity in the state. It's easy. When there is will, you can always achieve or acquire whatever you want when the will is there. But for me, I look at it from one angle, that the government is not ready to eradicate the issue of insecurity. Because I was reading somewhere yesterday, people paid money to rescue a major general in the army, The military had to pay ransom. They paid ransom. Military paid ransom in Nigeria. So the issue of security is not pertaining to Edo State alone. It's across the south, all the southern state. South state and eastern region, eastern state and the north. So the government of the day, the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu need to step up. And being that APC is also the governor, the governor of Edo State is from APC, the same political party. I am sure it is about time for him to really cry out to the president to help the people of Edo State. Because what happened the other day at Uromi is just a little of the iceberg of what may happen if the issue of insecurity is not properly addressed in Edo State. You know your people. I know my people. We are not like every other state in Nigeria. We are not just only referred to as the heartbeat of the nation, Edo State, the heartbeat of the nation. It for a purpose and it for a reason, because of the kind of blood that ran in the vein of every Edolite. Whatever starts from Edo State will race through the 36 states across the country. So I think the government of the day and the APC government in Edo State need to do more. They need to find a way to set up a security team, not by sending vigilante to the bush. They can sit in the office, similar to what Obaseki did in monitoring different traffic, monitoring the different area in Edo State. Set up a drone center where they can monitor every bush, everywhere, every movement across our boundaries in Edo State. So that when people are coming into Edo State, they will know. When they are leaving, they will know. Because people are just trooping into the state with no proper identification. Nobody knows. You don't even know who is your next door neighbor now in Edo State. Back in those days when we were growing up, we used to know our neighbor. Everybody knows everybody. The area I grew up in, everybody knows everybody. And basically, I can tell you everybody in my neighborhood. But today, the case is different because people are migrating from different nook and cranny of the country into Edo State to come and do a hunt. When we don't have tigers and lions in Edo State for them to come out, they are coming into Edo State with AK-47, with the kind of rifle that you see in the hands of the military. So the government if the government is actually willing and ready to fight security head on, they need to look beyond just setting up the vigilante. They should look beyond that. We live in 21st century where people use drone, sophisticated drone, to monitor everything from the space. You live in the United States, my dear brother Idele-Ero.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard about vigilante in your neighborhood? The only thing you can talk about is security watch, neighborhood and security watch. Whereby if I hear something, I alert the police.
Yes.
If I hear something, I alert the police. That's what you have in the state.
If you see
so
something,
I think the government
say something.
That is it. That is what you have in the state.
Right.
So I think it's about time for the government to actually fight insecurity. Because if they don't, what happened in Uromi is just the beginning. I'm telling you, I have my reason for saying it. It's just the beginning. And because those people probably put it on social media, you don't know how many people that have been wasted like that without being recorded.
A lot.
They waste our people, our brothers, our sisters, our mother in the jungle without being recorded by this so-called S-men.
Yes.
So the governor needs to step up. I know he said he's going to do all he can, but all he can is not good enough at this point in time for my people. It's not good enough. You need to cry out to the president if they actually want to eradicate insecurity in Edo State, because it's going to get to a point where our people will no longer tolerate it, and they will do what they need to do to protect themselves. After all, the DSS director said people should start protecting themselves. It's a video. I showed it you last week.
Yes.
The DSS director said he even referred to Tafa Balewa, a local government in one of the states in the north. How people came together and they were able to eradicate the issue of insecurity. So that is what my people, your people in Edo State need to start doing. They need to come together. If the government cannot protect them, they need to protect themselves. Period. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. God bless you. Now, the floor is up to our security expert here in the studio today, Honorable Prince Jack Idele-Ero. I want you to speak on it. Please let us not go back and forth to all that you have done. We already know that. Many people appreciate your contributions, but security-wise, in Edo State and Nigeria, is giving us grievous concern. So, what is your take on what we are discussing today? What is your take? What is the way forward? How will what should the government do? What should to combat this insecurity problem that is now working against our people, that have been bringing fear into the lives of our people? Honorable Prince Jack Idele-Ero.
I thank everybody. I thank all my brothers and sisters in the house right now. I thank the audience for listening to us. I also thank our able governor, Senator Monday Okpevbolo, and the deputy governor of Edo State for having a listening ear to hear. I'm not here to go back to what I've done so far, what we are doing, and all we need now, the way forward. Because the way and manner we are seeing the insecurity now since January, it has been of no-go area in Edo State. That make many people start calling me, sir, see what I have said, see what is going on. December was not like this, November was not like this. Why is it that it's like this now? We should do something now to ease the insecurity facing the Edo people. I've made several suggestions. For them to believe me, I have to export deployed my team from the Western world here to Edo State before the election. We show some samples how to work without any bloodshed. Because since I came to this country, Germany, or the European community where I am, I've never seen the kind of insecurity affecting my people in Edo State now here since I came in here. In my house here, I don't have burglary proof. In the whole of this building, we don't have fence. In my house in Edo State, just like even the maximum prison, it's not even secure up to my house. That make me not to be sleeping in my house. I said, no, I'm a security person. I can't sleep there. Why would I be locking myself? First burglary, second one, third one, fourth one before I don't sleep in my room. But when fire outbreak come, how will I run away from the room? That is because of that. I have to put a lot to it. So my brothers and sisters, before I start working with my brothers, they promised me that we are going to work together to abolish the insecurity facing Edo State. Of which I told them several times I'll be coming, I'll be meeting with the vigilantes. According to my brother, that the vigilantes that Godwin said did was just a toggling group members, not to be securing our people. They were also trying their best. Maybe some of them will do better work in the afternoon. In the evening, the night, they will start carrying another job because he was not paying them. He was not motivating them. It's when you are motivating an officer, a security personnel, they will be okay. Even the police, they said, why I decided not to agree that no police officer should be training our vigilantes or the security personnel we have in Edo State. I have a reason for that. Let's go straight now to what happened at Uromi. I have two reports that this group of people were coming from Port Harcourt, coming from River State down to going to Kano for Salah celebration. So people were telling me that they were moving from Uromi there. I said, wow, moving from Uromi there, and this would have been at Uromi with their weapons or so. I don't know which one to believe. I'm still doing my research. Where were these people coming from before that incident? Some said they were coming from River State. If they were coming from River State, I'll be saying that from the one. The civil defense, the police officers, the road safety, the security men, and the immigrations, and the customs have to be held responsible for that incident to happen at Uromi. Because when you are a real security personnel, I'm a commander here. I'm a commander. I also have my own registered company. I'm under contract. I'm a lecturer. If you are transporting such dangerous weapons from state to state, even from the same state you are, when you are carrying such things, the owner is supposed to have a license, have to report that before the police station. But our police people are not trusted. I'm sorry to say that we don't have police are not our friends anymore. They are not our friends because they are not doing the right thing. Even the news I don't have from Elegbeta from Esako. There's one Fulani that was interviewed that anywhere they take him to, he's not going to be tortured. They will release him. that he's also working with the police officers. That busted my heart. So who are we to trust? The police officer, federal police officer that they put on uniform cannot be trusted. Then who are we to trust the commando that are not undergo a training? So we are not safe. This is why I say that what is happening, the people I measured now supposed to be working as team with us. Like my brother said, being a security officer, I have a gun license. I don't call it along to terrorizing people. It doesn't work that way. When you are transporting such, you have to go through the proper protocol and principles of transporting it. Whether you are a hunter, let it be a dog, a day gone. Take it to the nearest police, if really they are trusted. Then from that border to border, there must be a control. We have a lot of, let's say, millions or thousands of police officers doing nothing. Rather for them to be collecting 100 naira on the road. They'll give them 1,000, they give them 500 naira exchange. Those are nonsense. That is, if we were trained like that, I'm expecting you to come and train my vigilantes that will be working well with me. Zero. I don't trust them. That way, the way forward, we need a proper control of our state. And we have to fence. People will not understand the kind of fence I'm talking about. In Bavaria here, where I live, in Bayern, where I live, the Bavarian and the Bayern, they fence their state. Everyone knows. Before they now break that border of where they go, they were having West Germany and have East Germany. But everybody are not together now. After they must have secured their place. This is the place I've lived for 37 good years. I'm a member of the political party here in Germany. Yeah. I'm one of the leaders here. I'm a black man, but they respect me. When I after studying, I asked them, please, what would I do for my state to be like your state? They say very simple. They coach me. They send me to school. I graduated. I have the certificate. I have the license. They will send me as higher to other countries like Poland, where that is now I'm not a consultant to them now. ESA, that is European Security Academy. They now told me they trust me, be an African man, for me to have that sense to come and learn how to tackle, how to put my people to be on the safe side of life. After all that was what I was trying to use during Godwin Ogase or Baseki then. When he now saw that I'm back, I'm sorry to say this. I'm not here to abuse him. I'm not here to curse him. I'm telling you that for we to have insecurity today, our brother cost it. It's our brother. He cost it because he's never serious about it. Security is the work of everybody. It's not for only one person. In security, there's one character you have to take. If our people are not hungry, if there's nothing in your stomach, you can be tempted to do a lot of things. Let your people be persuaded. Let your people be motivated. Motivate them for them to do a good job for you. But our brother gave them a tax number. He gave them right to go and buy gun. Let me tell you today, most of those people they neglected. They are having up to five proportion. 5 AK-47 you are talking about. Hausa people are manufacturing AK-47 in Nigeria. They have more than 5. Okay, after that, you are not paying them. You tell them, let them go. When I started giving seminar to my people, to the vigilantes, I was spending my home money to be taking care of them. Then I asked them, they told me, the good one, the honest one told me, brother, this man is not paying them. You only just give their tag. I said, what tag? He said, you give their number. That is the one you know you. Where did you train? Oh, give that police bar. I said, that is nonsense. 5,000 members in the class. After 7 days or 4 days, he gave them certificate to go and kill. He gave them certificate to go and kill. He did not give them certificate to learn something. They were all happy. In my presence, when I'm giving to them, they will just carry pump passion. Go. My ear blocked. I said, what is all this for? Are you saluting me with gun? I say, in the Western world, this never happened. You don't have to shoot gun. You are killing people. You are destroying the heart of people. Security system is not this way. When I started teaching them, they said, sir, your system is a very good system, but they are not encouraging them. I said, how? They sat me down. They explained to me. I said, okay, we are coming to put this in order. Before I not told them that there is never happened in the world where you are given a license or given a certificate to work, you must be paid. Let it be small. Let it be small things. All we need to do, excuse me, let me complete. What I'm trying to say now is that when a security network is being established, you have to put it together. Call on everybody, embrace them, give them proper training, motivate them, make sure they are doing the right thing. Control matters much. Our state needs to be secured and needs to be first. That is what I've come to do. Why I decided to work with Senator Monday Okpevbolo, they have agreed with me that with us, the insecurity in Edo State is going to be abolished. But I cannot blame them now because of the tribunal they were, because they were all afraid. I said, don't be afraid, because I know the system. They must only go to God. It's African mentality. Let us start our work. I said because of tribunal, because of this one. Now the tribunal is now over. It's over. We need to start work now. Not by putting the incompetent people because of your brother, because of this, because they want the money, you want to no. All we need to do, let us embrace everybody together, not like what Obaseki did. You have agreed to work with diaspora people, like people that have the brain. Joe Brown is there. Honorable Joe Brown is there. Honorable the attorney, Chief Attorney Negro is there. And other brothers that he mentioned the other day. We are all here. We are not coming there to make money, but we are coming to contribute a better life system that will be making our people not to be running away, not to be frustrated. This is what I have to say now. Let us beg His Excellency now. It's not a power. We are not forcing him. We are begging him. The promise he promised Edo people, what we can pay for, let us start showing to Edo people. The insecurity in Edo State now is no-go area. And none of them that can face it, that can do it for us. No, they can only be stealing the little idea, they don't know how to use it. Who don't stay in the Western world like 10 years, 15 years, 20 years? How will you know what is happening here? You will just say, you came here for a holiday. You are not doing anything. You are not learning anything, but you are just spying. You are spying without knowing what you're supposed to do. This is what I have to say. Please and please, our governor should hear this. We are still coming to the health care. Do you know how many people have called me since I came back? My pikin, they sick. My this one, they sick. My this one, they sick. And we have a commissioner for health. So we are coming to that.
We'll come to that. Thank you so much, Honorable Prince Idele-Ero. Now, when you guys are talking, the diaspora are now getting involved. You know why? This our governor here, I respect him for creating the Diaspora Commission. You know, and building it into, government functionary. He has appointed a very, 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 very educated and, experienced person, in the person of Dr. Loretta Oduwari to handle the Diaspora Commission. So that has been taken care of. So now, from now on, we now have a Diaspora Directorate that will be involved in governance in our state. So Edo State is, we always get it started, so the diaspora is now getting involved starting from Edo State. So I know with time, other states will now try to emulate what Edo State has started. Okay, I'm going to yield the floor to Chief Honorable Tony Negro. He's been trying to say something again, because although he has been given the chance to talk, and he has said something about it, so I'm going to give him the chance again to say something. Our Chief Honorable Tony Negro, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. I just want to add something to what my fellow gentlemen have contributed already. You see, the problems that we, the Edo people, are having with our ex-governor, Godwin Obaseki, everything or most of the things that he claimed to have achieved, they have always been achieved on paperwork. On ground, they are never there. He said he got drum. If you got drum, Where were you before they came to carry your party chairman, Dr. Isaac Bime? Where were you? Where's the drum that time? Did the drum travel out of Edo State? There was no drum whatsoever. This guy, he is responsible for most of our problem of insecurity today in the state. He's responsible for it. But it's so unfortunate that our governor inherited an empty security outfit in Edo State. You must step up now to help our people. This is your area of specialization. But doing Obaseki have always played games with Edo people. That is the more reason we said to him not to bring anybody that will succeed him, because we wanted to put a stop to propaganda, a stop to deceitful life. Edo people are peace-loving people. They are good people, well-cultured. If you look at what is going on today, you will see that his fingerprint of Governor Obaseki is all over the place. So please, forget those drum and these maybe the level of insecurity during Obaseki time was quite high, to the extent that they had to catch his party chairman, who went and paid heavy ransom. Instead of him to fight the kidnappers, he went and paid the illegal ransom. And the same man came up to TV now to say insecurity problem in Edo State, when you just graduated from kidnappers dean. So please, let us face our go and give some helping hand to our governor and your dear state. We need you now in that field. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. That's a welcoming development right there. You see, now that we have the directorate, the diaspora directorate, that is perfect time to go through the directorate and approach the governor with what you just said. Honorable Prince Idele-Ero has tried and is still willing to give every hand, still willing to help. But now that we have the directorate of the diaspora directorate, I will advise that we channel it through that. I can reach out to Dr. Loretta Oduwari personally. You can reach out to her, and so that they can now say, listen, we have experts out here. That's the reason for this commission. So we have experts that can help, that can, bring their expertise, to straighten out things, especially when it has to do with security. Now we're going to move on to the next, which is education. Education. Our governor has declared state of emergency on education. The reason why he did that, we all know, because our schools, are dilapidated and not conducive for learning. The environment is unconducive for learning. Our children, they are just there. They don't even have enough teachers. The school structures are all dilapidated, and they don't work. How do you learn in such an environment? I think that's the reason why, because he has visited physically himself to certain schools that, oh my God, it was just an eyesore, it's in a sorry state. So based on all that, his observation, I believe that's the reason why he declared a state of emergency on education. Because the structure that was on ground, probably that wasn't working, he think he can make them work better. And that's why he declared that. I yield the floor now back again to Comrade Prince Ewomade Konkons, who is here today. Unfortunately, he's on video, but it's okay. We are We are hearing his we listen to him. I wanted to say something about education. What do we do to improve educational system in Edo State and probably to Nigeria? But we are concentrating on Edo State today because we are the heartbeat of Nigeria. Comrade Prince Eromade concurs.
Yeah, thank you so much, my brother. You see, the issue of education in Edo State, for me, I've not been to Nigeria for some time now, but the information I have at my disposal regarding whatever the previous government of Obaseki did is something that most of other states have been coming down to learn from. So when I heard that Governor Okpevbolo declared state of emergency in education, for me it was a kind of laughable one. And the reason is that if Lagos, as big as Lagos, with their GDP almost the same GDP of the size of New York, coming down to Edo State to learn what the governor did in his state regarding education, which is the Bedo best, to copy the same pattern in order for them to utilize the same thing in Lagos State. And another governor coming in to scrap that same thing that other states are coming to copy from. It's laughable. I think what the governor ought to have done is see how he can build on that Edo best educational system, which was put in place by the past governor. No matter what, education governance is a continuous process. You don't come in and scrap at what another governor did because you dislike him or because you don't like his God or you can't stand him. No, it's not done that way where I live. It's not done in the US where you live. I lived in the United States for a long time. You also know that I live in the UK now. So it's never done. Government comes in and build on what is on ground. My uncle was the past immediate past the NUT chairman in Edo State, Leleji, Comrade Leleji. I spoke to him in regards to this this best educational system. It's the best since after Governor Ali educational system, which he introduced, during the 80s. Obaseki did well when it comes to education. Yes, he might not have been able to touch every schools across the 192 wards, 192 wards in Edo State. However, that doesn't stop the new governor from continuing where he stopped. So declaring a state of emergency, for what? Why declaring a state of emergency when the education system is already okay? Other states are coming to copy from it. If it wasn't working, if it wasn't at its best, I don't think any other state would want to copy. Nobody want to copy an error. Nobody want to copy from mistakes. People copy from the best. Some will came to Edo State to come and learn from the Edo best educational system. So what the governor did for me, I always say the way it is. I don't look at faces. And for me, I don't speak because I belong to a political party. I speak the fact and I speak to the issue. And what will favor my people. That's my utmost concern. So the governor needs to build on what Obaseki left behind, not scrapping it, not declaring state of emergency. That's an error. I thank you. I yield the floor.
Before I let the next person talk about this, I really don't know if it was just a propaganda or something. When they say Edo best, I am yet to understand what was so special about it that made other states want to copy from it. People say, oh, he did well, he did, no doubt about it. I'm not saying he did do nothing at all. He must say, yeah, I've done something worth of emulation. But what was so special about the Edo best? Do we really know? Like you said, you have not been to Nigeria for some time now. I know you very well. For the first know each other, we have platforms that we are using to promote the interest of our people in Nigeria very well. Now, I don't really know what was so special about the Edo best. I understand I have people who are teachers. I have people who are teachers in Edo State. What I believe was good about what he did in education was that they got paid on time. Yeah, right on time. They were getting paid on time, and then they were all given something like tablets, like as a teaching tool or teaching aid in the educational system in Edo State, teaching the students, which some people tomorrow are still finding it difficult to get used to, something like that. So some people are feeling that that was of no impact to the children, to our children. That's number one. Number two, I really don't know whether it is just propaganda or it's just rhetoric. I have no idea because when they say other things are coming to learn from what? What was it that they learned from? So we don't know that until maybe somebody who was, I don't know, somebody who was part of the previous administration can actually elaborate and educate us.
Excuse
So,
me,
yeah, I was thinking,
excuse me. Can I just come in a little?
yeah, go ahead, sir.
Let me explain what it I do best mean. I just went and did a quick. Let me just explain
Listen,
exactly what the
what it is.
past government did. Edo Best, okay, is a Nigerian government-led program focused on revolutionizing basic education in Edo State using technology, a reform curriculum to improve learning outcome and teachers training. Here are more details. Breakdown. What is Edo Best? It's a comprehensive education reform program in Edo State, Nigeria, aiming to improve teaching and learning across the state and encourage students to stay in school. Key features: technology integration. The program utilizes digital tablets with preloaded sequence and national curriculum, align lesson plan, ensuring consistent, high quality instruction. Teacher empowerment. Teacher, teachers receive regular coaching and professional development to efficiently implement the reform and address device learning need. Data-driven decision making. Real-time dashboard track attendance, lesson completion, and school performer, allowing education officials to monitor progress and address challenges swiftly. Community engagement. The program emphasizes community participation to drive ownership and trust. Learning assessment, strategy, and system. A globally recognized tool supported by the World Bank and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is used to review the content. So what I just read now is a wonderful and laudable idea. What the governor did, the new governor need to build on this. It's not something that you scrap because you don't like the God of Obaseki, because you are from a different political party. You build on something that is good. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm going to bring in Chief Honorable Tony Negro to speak on this educational system. Why did the government declare state of emergency on education in Edo State? Kudos and thanks to Congress Prince Ewade Concons to do a quick research on the meaning of Edo Best and how best it was actually utilized in Edo State that made other states want to, copy from it. What was the impact? What was the effect of that to our children today? Is that enough? Or what does it lead to criticism from the public and even those inside the government? Chief Honorable Tony Negro, what do you have to say about this educational system? What do you know?
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Eru. I think the word do best is not well defined. What our brother just read now, it will probably take 10 full scar to write it out. But I can tell you that do best that Obaseki brought, it was just a slogan. It was a kangaroo packaging to blow education out of proportion in Edo State. When the word Edo best, how do you do Edo best in a school where there's no roof, no class, no proper chairs to sit or table to write, no educational equipments in classrooms, no windows in classrooms? People are saying, or like what our brother just said, that, oh, you can't reach all the schools. Tell us the school where Edo best was displayed as really best. You know that before Obasanjo's election in 2020, I already packed into Nigeria fully. I moved in. So I saw these things with my two naked eyes. I witnessed these things. Obasanjo brought Joan Oviawe as commissioner for education. They were all deceitful people. I'm sure you have the video where Obasanjo visited a secondary school in a local government. Please, you want to show that thing to the viewers. Let them see the state. Let them see the state of the school buildings there. I attended secondary school in Nigeria. There was no Edo best in our time, yet, we have every equipment we needed to study in classrooms in Western Boys High School. See, what people get to understand about Godwin Obasanjo's regime, we have nothing to learn from it. All we hear is that people came from Lagos. They didn't even say Shawolu. And I can tell you, Shawolu didn't visit Benin at all during Obasanjo's time. The only time he came was when this recent election, he was in University of Benin to support the governor, Monday Okpevbolo's administration. Nobody came from Lagos, my brother. Those are all propaganda. There's nothing coming out from Edo best in Benin. What is Edo best in the first case? You saw the condition of Idele-Ero Secondary School. That is Idele-Ero. Now, let me take you again to my own community where I was born, in Use, under a local government by Ogida Barracks there. At least that's a highly populated area of Edo State. In Use Secondary School, that very secondary school, I can tell you, 140 students in each classroom. 140 students each classroom. Tell me what tablet is Godwin Obasanjo going to distribute to 140 students in a classroom that will work? I'm not just saying this, Honorable Ero. I witnessed it. At a point, I have to cry to our late Jude. He said there to come and help us out in the school. When he said there, called me and said, what do I want him to do for me? I said, please, just come and see what is going on in my community secondary school. That there was, the students are 140 students in each classroom. He built a new building very close to the football pitch, 3 classrooms that decongested the number of people in the class, each class. So Obasanjo, I can tell you, my brother, we call him paperwork governor. He always, all his things are on internet. That's where his achievement is based. Definitely, we know that those things, it was a big scam. Edo Best was never Edo Best. Nothing, no class, no chair to sit down, nothing to write on, no table. People get to class, they meet, they come to class, they come and sweep, rubbish from their various classrooms because they can't even lock the windows. No window in the class, no door. It's a free will. I do play ball in that secondary school, that field. I play ball there sometimes. I play with a football team that trains there every Sunday. I play with them sometimes. So, my brother, don't let anybody deceive you. Nobody came from Lagos to see Obaseki. Why didn't he carry the person to go and visit Oba of Benin? Oba, see, now here they give promote education now in Nigeria. Those are all, they are lies. Which Sanwo-Olu will come and study about education? We don't. Our education even gone worse now. So Okpevbolo, our governor declaring state of emergency, I think is a very right thing to do. And Edo people will now enjoy good educational system. Edo Best should be thrown through the window. Let them go and do proper study and learn under good atmosphere. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. Anyway, for that insight. We are still, if you are just tuning in, you are still listening to the Joe Brown Idele-Ero show coming your way live on YouTube. And the topic at hand is the way forward to make Edo State great and greater after the election petition has made their decision and reaffirmed the election of Senator Monday Okpevbolo as the governor of Edo State. Now, the people are speaking out and making suggestions of what the governor needs to do without wasting time to move Edo State forward. And we have had our discussants here today, ranging from Comrade Prince Ogomade Konkons, Chief Honorable Tony Negro Irabo, and Honorable Prince Jack Idele-Ero Jack Sampson, aka Benawana, one of Shikane Nation based in Germany. All of us, and then we also have Mr. Newton, who also joined from Nigeria, but he's been in and out anyway. So the topic is still on, and we expect that people from the audience to make their own contribution towards this topic. Now, we just heard a couple of people talk about the education that was declared a state of emergency on by the governor. The next person to speak on it is Honorable Prince Jack Idele-Ero. But before we move to the next topic, like I told you, we got time. I don't mind stretching this program today to 2 hours, but we already way past hour, the first hour. So go ahead, Honorable Prince Idele-Ero.
I'm here to comment my other brothers, my namesake, Prince Ogomade, and Chief Tony Negro. I commend you both for the contribution and discussion so far. As for my whole contribution to that educational system in Edo State, first and foremost, I have to let you all know, I can't say I put 0/0 to our brother, Godwin-Obaseki Obaseki. The MOU they were talking about, memorandum of understanding, was just on paper. And let me put it to you. I regret the day I visited University of Benin when it was in power. When I saw nothing less than 500 students sitting on the floor, learning. They said they are learning. So not even enter class. That one aside. And I also went to see some part of the primary schools and the secondary schools in Edo State. You know, everyone knows when we want to be an aspirant, we want to contest election, you must go around the world. Everyone that we have 18 local governments in Edo State. We have 192 works in Edo State, of which I move around to see the job my brother have done before me coming in. Before Oshomole left, what happened for the past 8 years? Our brother was there. Oshomole tried his best. You know, when they are talking of Oshomole, they say it's Common Taylor. He don't have that PhD certificate degrees, but he did more than what people that have the PhD holders did. This is why I decided, when I said I want to go out by structure, when they told me Senator Monday Okpevbolo will never go to school, he cannot speak English, he cannot read. I said, okay, this is the kind of person I want to support. Why? Because here in this country where I am today, carpenter rule here, painter rule here, tailor rule here. So I see no reason why even electricians, they rule here. They are part of us in the party. You are not talking about the face certificate you are presenting. Are we talking about the certificate you are presenting that you want to use government to collect from the day faculty? Or from the one government you use the collective from the vice chancellor? Or you want to tell me the certificate you use your private part to collect from university? After having that doctorate degree, then you went to somewhere to work, you perform mess? We're not talking about that. My brother, the job best we were talking about, since I came to this country, Germany, I attended many schools here. I graduated. I have my certificate. If you are in a class, you cannot be more than 20 in the class, 20, 25 in the class. Not in Edo State, like Edo State. 500 pupils, 200 pupils stay in a class. Not even that. The money, the school fees and all that, they were telling me that the public school is not free. It's not free. Under no roof. Under no roof. When the rain is falling, the children will be going one side. So we'll be using block to sit down in the class. They say you make a free education. To hell with that. To hell with that. There was no children that was comfortable. I thank God. I have almost all my children here in the Western world. They can't tell me if I'm in power here tomorrow. They say I use the Edo State money to bring all my children to abroad. Never. I'm already a big man. I'm already okay before coming to the power. So my brothers and sisters, let me let you all know. Obaseki regime, Nova's Obaseki regime was 0,000 because I won him 2016 when he came to power. He did not do anything. Here in this country, when we talk about education, you have to start motivating children. You motivate them, empower the parents, let them be doing well in the class. They say charity begins at home. The way you empower the parents of the children, the parents will be happy to be taking care of their children. You don't have to leave the children only for the teachers. You know, even the teachers you are putting there, they never go to school. I surprised one day, Adamo Shomole, our brother, disgraced one woman in the class. A woman that had been teaching for a very long time, she cannot even write her name. Adamo Shomole disgraced that woman in the sense that the whole world saw it. They were laughing at me. I said, thank God, all my children are here. The one I left there, they paid the mother also, I just leave it for them. There's nothing to talk about education there. I'm telling you, nothing. Edo Best is not Edo Best. What we need to do now, I thank our present principal, the governor of Edo State, and the new commissioner, Honorable Padi Osagi, is a Iyamu. I thank you for that. And Mrs. Okwame, who they gave the educational commissioner to be working. They are doing their best. All I am still saying, we don't have to talk about the past. The German say, forget That is what the German say. The German say, forget about the past. How to move forward is what we are looking for now. All I want, our principal have started. Let it continue. Let our teachers. You are telling me Obaseki was paying, before he started paying, it was almost to the end of his tenure, they started paying the teachers. He were owing a lot of people there in Edo State. Not to talk about that. What I want now is that let us join hands together to make sure we start motivating our children, make sure we motivate empower our parents, let them be doing well. And the school fees and the school materials, we Edo State indigents, Edo State government, we can provide that one for the children. And let our school be properly secured. In Obaseki regime, they go to the school and kidnap students and take students away. Students lost because of no proper education, no proper security. We are still on security now. A place where there is better security, there will be better education, there will be better investment, there will be better infrastructure. That's what I want to do.
Thank you so much, Honorable Prince Jack Idele-Ero. Before I move forward, I see Chief Tony Negro try to add a little bit before we now go into the section of taking calls from the audience if they are there. But if not, we're going to continue our discussion, going to like closing remarks. We are getting to that point right now. So, Chief Tony Negro,
we have not spoken about head. We have not spoken about head.
Oh, okay, we'll do that. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah. Now, Chief Tony Negro, yes, sir. Go ahead.
Thank you, Honorable Ero. I just want to use this medium to thank our ex-governor, Senator Dr. Adams Oshomole, for the way he transformed schools during his tenure. I used to, in fact, if you go to schools, it's what Adams Oshomole did that you can see on ground in schools. Can tell you that. And I know that the current governor his focus is on education as well. He's got the very, very hard and focused Paddy Yamu is with him. But I tell you what, give these people a year. You will see that they do better than Obaseki in 8 years. Because the way they are moving, I can tell you, everyone can see the handwritings on the wall that better things they come for us in education. So please, let us not be deceived by Edo best. There's nothing best at all for classrooms that have no chairs to sit on. People, students, they bend down, another one will put book in their back. That one bending down, another will bend in his front, put book at his back. I saw these things in classrooms in Edo State.
Now, we have the next we will speak on. Because of time, we're not going to elaborate too much on it. Is the health sector, because we cannot finish all this one day. This program is always open for us to discuss a lot of issues that we know that is very important in the lives of our people in Edo State, that we want the governor and the government generally to take care of. So basically, I am going to just let that open briefly. We'll talk about it just a little bit, and then we'll now we'll move forward to receive calls if there's any. Otherwise, we'll go to running up the program for today by giving us giving our closing remarks. Now, on the health sector, what do we expect this governor and the government to do to improve on the health of our people in Edo State? Who want to go first? It doesn't matter. Comrade, Honorable Prince Idele-Ero, you want to say something real quick about that? Briefly, sir. Yes, go ahead.
Yes, I am here to talk about the healthcare system in Edo State. As I used to say before now, during my intention to be the governor for Edo State 2020, I told them that free healthcare must be given to all Edo State indigents worldwide. If you come to Edo State, you get free healthcare. If you're in Edo State, if we are in Edo State, we get free healthcare because what we are doing here, there's a subhead from that for the federal government. In every allocation, there must be a subhead of the healthcare treatment being produced or be paid by taxpayer in the whole federal government. So what I'm saying is that healthcare system is very, very important that we have to provide for our people because we have been losing a lot of people. There are a lot of illegal, illegitimate healthcare centers in Edo State that are be killing our people secretly without knowing. Edo State is not a home of burials, obituary. You'll be thanking God for you to get up to 50 years, even 50-something years. The healthcare system in Edo State is nothing to write about. It makes me to feel somehow, are we now in a banana republic? Like that hospital, that UBTH hospital there now, that place is not a hospital, but it's a mortuary of which we have to get root out of. Now, our past governor have destroyed our specialist hospital. He could not be able to put it together before he left. What we are saying, I have been in this country for past 37 good years. They have qualified doctors. When I was growing up, the white doctors was always with us in Edo State. In GRA, my own family house, a lot of white doctors were there. But since they left, they have never been a better doctors again. The school they went to is not a true school they went to get a better certificate. It's a certificate of MOU, Memorandum of Understanding. When you are getting to a university, you go and make an arrangement with the dean faculty, you make an arrangement with the professors. Don't worry, you get your distinction, you get your A. No brain, nothing to think about. A hospital where you go, you forget a knife when you're in the operation room. I've heard of a lot of things like that. What we are saying, I am begging our principal, the honest governor that we have put there now. We can deploy some better doctors from Europe that will also come there. Not them coming to Europe to come and start treating themselves. What about the poor people? What about the poor masses? You don't have better drugs? You're even afraid to take a drugs there? The drugs they are giving you is chalk? It's chalk. Common paracetamol I'm taking away from here to Nigeria, to Edo State. When you take one tablet, say, this is a better one. But what they are producing there is zero. The NAFDAC is not NAFDAC. They are not controlling where. They don't even know what to do. So I'm begging my principal now and the Federal Republic of Nigeria, they should agree with me. That is why most of us coming from the Western world, we have a lot to contribute. We have a good idea to bring. That when you say life and properties, this life and properties also involve in security. First aiders, in any security operation, there must be a first aider. Like me, I studied first aid in the school here, and I got a certificate. I'm not a doctor, but I know how to treat. They say first aid is the first treatment given to a patient before taking him or her to the hospital. We have to know that. Most of them don't even know. Some people I applaud, I see, what is first aid? They don't even know what is first aid. And you are a graduate. What are you giving? What kind of treatment are you giving as a doctor? So my people of Edo State and entire Nigeria citizens, I want us to join hands together now to take Edo State to the promised land. The healthcare system in Edo State is nothing to write about. Somebody can be sick, just common headache can kill that person the next morning. Is that a country we are? Do you know how many people have been calling me now? Many people have been calling me. This one is sick, this one is sick. This is supposed to be the work of a government, not individual. We have to provide that free healthcare to our people there. We know how to contribute. We know how to do it. When we started doing that, the international community will also be supporting us with drugs, with doctors, better education.
Thank you so much. I have to stop you there. And let me, yield it over to our able Honorable Chief Anthony Nigo about to speak briefly also on the health issue, the concern about health issue in Edo State.
Thank you very much. And I am very surprised that Idele-Ero is talking about health in Edo State. I don't think there's anything like health system in Obaseki's government. All we know about Obaseki's involvement with health is how to destroy buildings that are already existing in various hospitals. I remember my cousin was, she put to bed in that hospital, sickle cell hospital, that he was using after demolishing buildings in Central Hospital. He carried most of their operations to sickle cell hospital near the golf course. You know that hospital?
Yeah, I guess so, yes. I've not been there, but
it's like adjacent to the house of...
I know where it's, I know the location, yes.
FSB house, right. I remember during my visit to former governor S.O. Okpevbolo, who happened to be my old boy, Western Boys High School old boy. When I was president of Western Boys High School Old Boys Association in England and the whole Europe. So I used to go and see Okpevbolo as one of our old daddy. You know, we sit down and talk. He said he's the one that bought that hospital, that sickle cell hospital. He told me how much he bought that building for. As you know, during his time. So Obaseki navigated his way and was using that place as hospital. So my cousin was going to bed. They called and I have to rush down to see my cousin in the hospital there. And the doctors were meant to carry out operation, no light. They have to use torchlights to do operation for her. I started speaking in tongues so that those torchlights would not go off. There's Bagmo, my brother. There's nothing like health system during Obaseki's time. I will give him nothing less than 2/100, 2%. Nothing like health system. Don't even bother to tell us it's a bad one. Is this? We can only regret that he has to destroy buildings that people were already using, who has been in existence in that central hospital. When I was in secondary school, in Western Boys High School, I used to get this boil come out from my body. So that's the hospital where I usually take treatment from for free.
Really?
Yeah, for free. I'm telling you, my school is in Ikpobayi. All I pay for is transport to get to that very building.
Yeah.
Obaseki destroyed that building. If you see the rat and rabbit coming out from that place now, it's serious there. You understand? He left it like that. They say government is a continuity. Okay, the buildings are there. He destroyed everything. I don't know what this guy derived in demolition of buildings. He just look at house, he just like to destroy everywhere. So no health system. Forget about health. No, nothing at all. There's nothing like health system. We can only ask and work with Okpevbolo now, the current governor, to bring health facilities to the people. Thank God, our DG diaspora now, Dr. Loretta Oduware is a medical, she's a medical personnel. So she will be sitting with the governor to give him the directions on how to improve on medical. That is our joy now. That's our joy. Dr. Honorable Ero, I remember when I first left Nigeria, I took a flight to Bulgaria. I was in Bulgaria, Sofia. So I went to Hotel Pliska in Sofia, center of Bulgaria. The guy I met in that in their restaurant, Dr. Kirov, he told me he used to be a medical doctor in Central Hospital.
Wow.
From Bulgaria.
Wow. You're talking about a long time ago, right?
This is where this is where I agree with Dave Bagmo that foreign doctors,
yes,
they gave me eye treatment in that Bulgaria. Since then, My eye didn't pain me again for how many years now? 30 something years ago. I have been in very good condition with my eye.
Stable condition. That's correct. That's good. Okay.
So that is where I have to really say, bring foreign people to assist us a little bit in medical.
All right. I appreciate everyone.
Thank you.
I appreciate everyone's contribution today.
Thank you very much.
This has been a very, very robust discussion, and we needed it. And we're going to do some more. I promise you, this platform is opened. This platform, you know, I'm not charging anybody, you know, to bring it up for, you know, the doorstep of the government.
Your talk show is the best in town now at the moment. It's the best in town. So we give you that credit. Dele Bagmo, issue him with a certificate. You know?
Yes, I think what a merit certificate. Distinction.
Yeah, give him
what a PhD.
This is the best talk show now. This is the best talk show now in Edo State.
Talk show in the world. In the world. The best talk show in the world.
Excellent. Well done. Well done. Well done. Man.
I appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate you. We love you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Now we have to round up this one today because of time. We have spent quite some time today, and I appreciate you guys. You guys don't know what you are doing to impact on our state, on the improvement of our state, on the transformation of our state, you know, into a new Edo. You know, like we said, a new Edo is rising. It has risen already. Now, with the appointment of Dr. Loretta Oduware as the Directorate of the
DG
Commission, yes, the DG. So, that's a very, very laudable, appointment right there from the governor. And I'm going to use this medium to appeal to the rest of the diaspora personnel. We all fought this. We all struggled for this. Many people championed it even way before Dr. Loretta. But again, everybody cannot get the appointment, you know, and for her getting the appointment doesn't mean that the rest of us have been relegated. No, look, you, all of us here, myself here, Honorable Chief Tony Negro, Honorable Jack Sassi Delibabo, all of us have contested election, in different levels, at different levels in Edo State. What are we doing? What were we chasing? We are looking for the betterment of Edo State. That's why we were doing that, using our end resources to conduct the so that we can contribute our quota, our expertise, bring our expertise to the governors in Edo State. But fortunately or unfortunately, we have not actually gotten there. No, none of us have gotten the opportunity to actually, use our expertise, to help our people. But we are getting there. We are still even what we are doing right now, you do not know the impact of it. But I just pray that we all continue to enjoy good health so that we can always come back to this platform and discuss. Anytime you guys have anything that is itching out regarding Edo State or even Nigeria, Africa, please call me. I will schedule the program again, bring everybody out here and discuss, that matter, whatever it is, so that it cannot go out there. YouTube, I thank YouTube because this program is going to be out there. You can even share it to the rest of your platforms. You can share it to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, any platform. Once you can pull it out, YouTube, and share it to everywhere so that people can see it. We're going to continue to do that. That whatever we are saying here, our voices will be heard. I promise you. Now, to round up the program today, I'm calling on Chief Anthony Negro to briefly, very quickly, like under a minute, and give us your closing remarks.
Thank you. Thank you. On a summary, I would like to thank the current governor for all that he's doing in Edo State, the infrastructures, the You know, most of the, you know, he's got to, the infrastructures especially, he's doing very great. So we'll give you time. Please link up with Dele Bagbon to help you tackle the insecurity affecting the state at the moment. We are aware of the flyover in Ramat Park. I personally took up that flyover to campaign, and I pleaded with Obaseki times without number. I showed him the flyover that Wike did in Port Harcourt, and I encourage him to emulate that and do it for us in Edo State. Even if you can't do Wike beat 12, if you can't beat 12, give us at least 2, 3. He didn't listen. Anyway, that's over now. That's one of the reasons they lost this election. So I had a call yesterday. Somebody called me, one of our old boys, Western Boys High School, which is just around the corner from Ramat Park. Because I was in secondary school when that Ramat Park was built. I was in secondary school. We just entered secondary school, class 1, during that Murtala Mohammed regime. But shortly after that, he was assassinated. So they built that Ramat Park in memory of Murtala Mohammed. It's in my front that they started that Ramat Park. So they said that the call was, our gate is affected now, Western Boys High School gate, the entrance to the premises. So that's not going to be a problem. We've asked them to shift the gate backward now so that they can give priority to road improvements. So thank you very much, the listening governor. Thank you very much. We don't need grammar anymore now to build road infrastructure, schools, everything. You are doing great. We are solidly behind you. I will continue to pray for you. I will continue to give you every support you need to transform our state. Thank you, and God bless you. God bless your government. God bless Nigeria. God bless Edo State. Thank you. And God bless Honorable Erosho. Thank you.
Thank you. The next is my brother, Idele-Ero. Please, briefly, under 1 minute, and give your closing remark for today.
It's not much. I am here to appreciate Honorable Idele-Ero, and also my good brother that invited me today. Although I didn't prepare, I was just coming from work. I have to say I have to come in immediately. That is Chief Tony Negro. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone. And also very, very much merit and appreciation to my governor in power, to my principal in the power, and the deputy governor, Senator Monday Okpevbolo, and Right Honorable Dennis Dausa, who the family persuaded me to work for them, to work with them together to get a better government. And also the instruction I got from our daddy, our second god there, about Benin, may he live long in his throne, and all our ancestors, our traditional rulers. I thank every one of you. Last but not the least, I still want our able governor, what you are doing, that flyover alone, the better roads you are doing, I'm so much happy. I am happy. But what we need now is how to abolish the insecurity. First, any country or any society, any state where there is a better security, better infrastructure coming, then empowerment coming, employment coming, all sort of things, better life living coming there. But where there is no security, no matter what you are going to do, my brother, my principal, nobody can appreciate that. People are still running away from home today because of the insecurity. We are seeing it. I am not forcing you. I am begging you with the name of God. Let us evolve into it. Let us work towards it. Let Edo State be safe. When Edo State is safe, you start seeing people start coming in. Our brothers and sisters that are still way back now here in the Western world with me, they would like to come home. They started complaining now. I told them they should be patient because of the tribunal that you said. Now we started getting the victory, and the victory will continue to come. Please and please, let us start our work. Let us start a good work for the people of Edo State to know that you are the Okpevbolo, Akpako Rescue, Akpako Miza. Let us continue to praise you. When is better security? All these things, all these people ranting, they are writing on social media will come up again. Will come up again. And I know how to do it. The God have given me the knowledge. We don't need big security. We don't need big certificate or degree. First of all, I'll be saying it. When there is no hunger, there is no poverty, the insecurity we are talking about is already abolished. That is what I want to say. Better empowerment to our women, our children should be persuaded, should be given more morale. Let us start doing the right thing. This is what I have to say today. I thank everyone listening to me. I appreciate everyone that supported us to get this governor, to get this election done. Last year, we were all happy, doing victory party everywhere. But now people are talking that they don't know what you are doing. I told them they should be patient. From now till June, July, August, and those state people will be happy again. And the insecurity will be abolished. Nothing can stop it. Because the system I'm bringing is number one system that Nigeria has ever seen. And we are going to enjoy it. This is what I have to say. I want you all to start praising, thanking my brother, Honorable Idele-Ero, who have been featuring me since we started. It started since April last year to date. He's a man. I don't give him anything. No money, nothing give it to him. All he said, he loved the way I'm doing, and we have to make sure we put better security, better life. And Chief Tony Negro, who have been calling me several since last year from London, from the UK, they know my words. And we also want the whole Edo State to thank Honorable Edward Idahosa, the senior brother to Denko, who persuaded me to collapse my structure. He gave me the power to start doing. He has contributed many times for me to go to Nigeria. Sometimes I have don't go. He said, you must go. He give me money. He pay for my ticket. We go there. But he's still here. He's not fighting for position now. We are here. We that work. I want everybody to know that we really want a better Edo State. I also here to thank the SSG barrister Musa Ihilo, who received me, who appreciated what I've done so far. I also want to thank also the SA in security now, Ahere, who received me, say, brother, we must work together. That is the thing that people that knows who I am. Also want to thank Honorable Eugene Otubo, who was the PA to when we were doing the campaign. He know my word. Every of them know my word. We have to start thanking Honorable Benson Edosawa, my South leader. I thank you so much for knowing what I've done. I thank Honorable Madam Mommy Teresa Igodosa Akagoso. I thank you so much. You encouraged me. You were giving me more encouragement. Also, one of my sisters was working, Anita Brown, who was also there. We all working together to make sure we put things in order in Edo State. Now, the victory we are now enjoying, we have to enjoy it together. Nobody will die. Nobody will perish. Let God will preserve everybody. Oba Atokpe, he said, we are there to serve him. This is what we have to do. God bless you all.
Thank you.
Well, what a day. What a day. Yes, I'm going to just thank each and every one that participated today on this broadcast. And I want to, give my appreciation to God.
I'm sorry, please. I want the whole Edo State to thank my wife with me here, who contributed with every prayer that was taking a very risk. The PDP was looking for me because I rejected their offer. Right. I want the whole Edo to start praying for her, thanking her for giving that courage. They say every successful man, there must be a woman backing him. My wife really backed me. My children backed me. My white children backed me. My black children backed me up. That make us to succeed. I don't sleep there. I have not been sleeping now until we get to the end. I have not been sleeping. Everybody know I don't sleep. Even in the SI, the center, they were asking, what kind of energy is this man using? What kind of energy? Honorable Dr. Joe Ikpia asking, they were asking, this man, is he a human being? I'm a human being. But God said, we must take Edo State to the promised land. And I'm begging you all, please, whatever I said wrong, don't take it personal, please. All we need is how we are going to take Edo State to the next level is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for. All my members of SDP right put to APC. I thank every one of you. I thank you, both men and women, the state women leader. I thank everyone for joining me. For knowing that Honorable Idele-Ero is valuable. For valuing me, I thank you all. All my prayer warriors, people that pray for me, that make me to succeed. They were looking for me to kill, they couldn't succeed. I thank you all for helping me, for praying for me well. God bless you all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to say thank you to before I let you guys go. I want to say that I appreciate all of you all so much. You don't know from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you and I appreciate your family. I appreciate your time being here with me whenever we have to do this due diligence for the transformation of our state. I thank Chief Honorable Tony Nigro for this initiative for calling on today's program. And I thank my brother who was always, I just gave you the information the last minute and he honored it. I was talking about Honorable, Comrade, Erumade Konkons from the UK. He's from the UK, just like Honorable Chief Tony Negro and Honorable Prince Jack Idele-Ero from Germany, all the way from Germany. And we also had our brother today who couldn't do so much, even though we have to let him out of the program. We allowed him to stay for a little bit. I was talking about Newton. And then also we have our sister Joyce, so she didn't make any comment, but she stepped aside, according to Chief Tony Negro. So all of you here, and most especially the audience, people who are listening to us, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. It is scrolling around your screen right now. It is youtube.com /Joe-Ero 100. That's the YouTube channel. Just go over there and subscribe to it. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't, So just do that and then be the first to join us whenever we are on the program. And I welcome any other topic. Anytime you call on me, I will schedule it. We'll come here and talk about it so that our state can move forward. And I'm calling on behalf of Dr. Loretta Oduware, the DG of the Diaspora Commission. I'm calling on all other diasporas, whether you were a member of the campaign commission or not, as long as you are, an indigent of Edo State, I'm calling on everybody to cooperate. Let's work together in transforming our state and making the life of our people better so that they can be happy ever after. Thank you so much, and I thank God that we were able to put this program to a close today. God bless you all. God bless you all. God bless you all. I'm running on this program now, like we started with the music of the late legendary Professor Ogbowa, Dr. Professor Ogbowa. Listen to the music while we are closing the program. Thank you, Honorable Tony Negro, for giving me this idea of using this music to open and close today.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. God bless you, our brother. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Idele-Ero, thank you very much.